Let me get ready to show y'all how I make my blackberry cobbler. Now this is one of my favorite cobblers here beside peach cobbler. So anything that do with a cobbler I like. So right now this is going to be very simple, very easy. And what we're going to start out with, we're going to use a cream cheese pie crust. So I'm going to show y'all how I do mine. So right now I'm just going to go in, I'm going to get 2.5 cups of flour. So right now at this point you want to kind of fluff your flour out. Meaning you just stirring it in just like this. You know, you just fluffing it out. You don't want it compact. Right now, I'm just gonna get ready and do this right here. Shake it just like that. And the reason you're doing this is so it won't be compact down. So right now, I'm just doing this, leveling it out. And I'm just gonna sit it right here. So I'm gonna sift mine. So now in the comments, I wanna know what is the best cobbler you like, and another thing I want to know, what do you want me to do next when it comes to this type of dessert, you know, a cobbler dessert. So this is my 2nd cup, and then now I'm going to go in with a 1/2 cup. So we're going to do that right there. I'm going to put about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in this, and I'm also going to use about a tablespoon of sugar here, about a tablespoon. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and sift it, just like that. And like I say, you know, making the pie crust is very easy. Now, another thing you can do, you can also use pre-made crust, because I have did that when I got lazy to trying to make it. Okay, y'all, so right now, I'm going to sift this right here, and this is what I got. Remember, this 2.5 cup of flour, all-purpose flour here. So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use a stick of butter, and I'm also going to use a 1/2 stick of this Crisco oil. Now remember, everything needs to be kept cold in the freezer when it comes to, you know, your butter. So I'm taking this off, which I should have had it off already. So I'm just going to cut this just like this. And to me, one thing about a cobbler, the best pie is when you make that homemade cobbler. Sometimes I get lazy, you know, like everybody else. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in there like this. And remember, you know, I put my butter into the freezer as well. So I'm going in with a 1/2 stick of this. Just like this. So I'm gonna do this here. And I'm just gonna cut this up. Just like that. And we're gonna also put that in there as well. And then now we're finna go in with an 8 ounce of cream cheese. I'm only using 1/2 of the box of this. So, you know, a box is 8 ounces, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use 1/2.